Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. Xavier is going home. He is going to save his children. His X-Men. I am a little sad about his marriage falling apart before it even started. It seems like he was super into her, but the whole, you need to forget your whole past is really hard to overcome.
Previously on X-Men. Excuse us, Madeline?
Jean!
Oh, the mind cheating! I forgot about that!
Cable?
They were dancing, drinking wine, making love. My children of the atom destroyed.
I'm sad again. I was in such denial that when it ended and Gambit died and Magneto died, I didn't believe it. Like, you can see the denial in my face in that reaction. Oh, and then after that, just reading so many comments and watching so many other reactions, I'm like, fuck, are they really dead? And then I just sat there and cried by myself, which was nice because I didn't have to do it on camera. Are we gonna see Cable again in this one? Cable, we have to see him. He has to come back and help us fix this shitty past that happened. We can't let this timeline be ours. I don't want to start out in the cemetery. Bright eyes.
Remy LeBeau would be the first to remind you that life, like the cards, is wild. Yet he moved through his life as a force who believed better times lay ahead.
Where's Rogue? I'd also expect Storm to be back by now.
His sins had made him into a hero. Every gambler has a tell. Modesty was Gambit's.
Nightcrawler has a way with words.
How could she not be here? He loved her!
Grief's a lonely war. Rogue's gotta figure it out on her own.
What she battles is not mere grief.
I wasn't sure if we're gonna see Rogue or Storm right now because we're in the desert. So did they know who's responsible for the bombing of Genosha? Or is she just fighting everyone until she gets down to the bottom of it?
Gentlemen, need I remind you that we're standing in the same place?
That General Ross? Like the real one?
Our intruder is an unhinged mutant from the swamp.
That's cool.
She ain't no...
She's coming to see you.
Daddy always used to say breaking into prison was easier than breaking out. We're Henry Gyrich and Bolivar Trask.
Thought your kind were the good guys.
Who says that? Your kind?
You killed those, sugar. Now, you get me.
I'm sorry, Scott. The UN just can't commit any more help. Look, folks are frightened. Scared voters see me helping your kind.
Your
sorry,
kind.
Sam. Just, unfortunate optics.
Guess if Genosha had looked more human, you would be more focused on death tolls over polls.
I'm playing politics here to ensure someone less kind to your cause doesn't end up in the office. Be patient, Scott.
This is so frustrating.
I got too comfortable. Never again.
No one could have seen this coming.
Magneto did. He warned us repeatedly. And so did Madeline.
Madeline's dead?
Nathan.
None of that matters right now. Right now, we have to be strong.
I still don't even know who exactly was killed. I know some of the people that were killed, but apparently not all of them because I didn't know Madeline was dead. She didn't even get to see her son again. Well, she did that one time, actually. She did that one time. Oh, no, I'm sad again.
Stellar work, Amelia.
Triage dies down when the dead stay dead. Everyone wants to be a survivor, but when you actually see one fresh off the belt, a survivor is the last thing I'd want to be.
This is a really heavy episode. I knew it was gonna be, but I'm still not prepared.
I'm heartened to know that it is you who will bear witness to what happened in Genosha.
Walk with me. Would you like that?
Please.
She seems to, I don't know, she was flirting with him before. She was making him turn red. I know now's not the time for a new romance, but I'm trying to find some good in this. Captain America shields?
Stand down, Rogue. Please.
Okay.
Genosha wasn't just a mutant tragedy, but rampaging across the country dishonors those who were lost. I'm hoping to use Gyrich to get our hands on Bolivar Trask. He built the Sentinels. He's the natural first suspect for that master mold in Genosha.
Okay, so could we team up?
Last week, Gyrich was transferred out of U.S. custody by some covert division in the UN.
Looks like they skipped town before you got here.
I like that she's still carrying a shield.
OZT. So, who's Gyrich to these folks?
Exactly what I plan to ask him. I'll lead my team to Mexico to apprehend Gyrich.
I reckon we nab Gyrich now.
This uniform shows up in Mexico bashing heads in with you. It sends a message.
Wear a different uniform.
Gotta do this by the book, Rogue.
You won't be needing this.
Oh my gosh. I get it, and I'd probably be doing the same shit she gives.
My foster parents called this morning. I told them not to worry. You call your mom?
I'm on a ski trip in the Alps.
What if we'd been here?
I was gonna say that. What if he passed and his mom wouldn't know?
Stop pressuring me, Jubes. Look what happens when we don't hide. When we shove it in their face.
That's not shoving it in their face. You guys went to a remote island to be away from them, and they came there and attacked you.
Don't want them burying a stranger.
They both have points.
Will you come with me?
Duh.
The priority for the foreseeable future must be damage control.
Mutants everywhere are taken to the streets.
Riots are the language of the unheard.
But smashing windows is destruction, not communication. Normal people won't accept mutants if they feel threatened.
And it sucks too, because it's not like they haven't been trying to communicate, but it's hard to communicate when one side refuses to hear you.
Your tolerance was our first mistake. That is the issue, as was your reporting outside my home while my friends were dying. I dare not waste any more of your tolerance, Miss Tilby.
I feel like she means well, but there's this thing she doesn't understand, and it's not the perfect climate to explain some of these things to her, so it's just kind of frustrating for Hank. Dude, we're about to fuck up your bug collection.
What's OZT anyway?
Let's just say you freaks aren't the only ones making friends in high places. Tell Summers his wife's cute psychic probes won't work.
Honey, this ain't that sort of probe.
Can she take... So when she does that, she takes some of his power. I know she took the guy's, the doctor's ability to doctorize. Can she take, like, what he knows out of his mind? She can take everything? So she can, like, use her powers as a kind of way to read minds? Maybe?
Psychic echoes. So many last thoughts. Unfulfilled dreams. Lacking closure.
I don't even know how she's handling this right now.
I'm sorry, Jean. For how complicated things got between us. Feels different.
Different than when I died in that shuttle crash.
Oh, that was good imagery, showing her fractured like that.
Scott, someone. A telepath.
Madeline.
Is it?
Diamond transmutation has never been one of Emma's abilities.
I've always done well. Under pressure.
Oh, Scott, you wanted so bad for it to be Madeline? Their situation is so complicated.
He said nothing about Genosha.
Who didn't?
Mr. Sinister. He didn't say it'd be a mutant massacre.
Why would we possibly believe a murdering maniac like you, Trask?
The lobby vending machine is never out of diet. Come see the horrifying face of your future.
To review, Trask created Master Mold, i.e. all of this is literally his fault.
I get that, but I think this is a trap that you need to go into together.
Your mother is taking afternoon wine in the parlor. Non-alcoholic spritzers will be available for you and your friend.
I hope his mom is accepting of him. I don't need more bad news.
You got this, okay?
I'm a mutant.
It'd be nice when she's like, we already know, we're just waiting for you to be ready to tell us. She's not screaming or crying.
This is such a relief. 4 of our homes have caught fire mysteriously since you turned 16. Do you truly think your father and I believe a band of Somali pirates hijacked your yacht in the Hamptons?
Dude, she's just glad he's not an arsonist.
It was your secret to tell.
Yay!
Our mother knows, Roberto.
Oh, I'm so happy for him.
And you would be one of the X-Men, if I'm not mistaken.
Happy tears. Yay!
I was afraid he'd be facing this all alone. Now the trick will be making sure we keep this all private.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
What do you mean? Keep it private.
She's afraid
Honey,
for him.
Shareholders are rattled by anything.
Oh, no. She's afraid for her money.
They can't know we have a mutant in the family.
You don't. You have a son who happens to be mutant.
And how to be more discreet.
Spritzers?
So it's like 2 steps forward and 1 step back, I guess, with her.
Remy's dead. But that don't mean I'm ready to accept it.
Same.
You sure pulled the short straw in the adopted sister department, didn't you?
And her confusion is only natural. But she did not cause Gambit or Magneto to be killed. She helped them live.
Yeah. Yeah. You could tell by the way they talked about her. Come on. I like that they're all there for her. They write really good episodes. Like, holy crap. Okay. Was he just listening to the Purple People Eater song? Now I just have the Purple People Eater song stuck in my head.
They're never out of diet.
Is there... Okay, I wasn't sure if there was something inside the soda, like a key.
Since when did the United Nations house classified cybernetics?
OZT.
Maybe we ask poor man's Oppenheimer before he...
Whoa! Oh, wow!
Made the Sentinels to protect normal people.
Now don't do anything silly, Doctor.
He's building a new type of Sentinel. Worse.
A more organic one?
Technology in these cases is light years ahead of ours today. How could he even obtain such access?
With help from the future. Oh, someone's gonna catch you. Okay.
You want redemption?
Get religion.
I'm sorry. I have nothing.
Same, sugar.
Oh. If you want to watch this and other shows and movies unedited, full length, they're over on my Patreon. You can go watch them. Want to pick a movie for me to watch? Want to vote and polls to decide what I watch next and watch some requested movies with me? You can do that.
Vogue, what have you done?
What we all wanted to do.
Yes,
Is this who we are now?
No.
That maniac killed Remy and thousands of people on Genosha. My man.
Terminate.
Oh, we knew part of this was a trap, but we let ourselves get distracted. Oh. What?
What in the name of all heaven?
I don't know.
Trask has mutated into some sort of
Human Sentinel.
Prime Sentinel Protocol activated. Terminate mutants.
X-Men, take him down.
Tell me, orphan, how does it feel to be abandoned?
You got help? Oh, what did that do to him? Oh, did it take up all the all the electricity? Is it cable?
Cable? What the hell are you doing here?
He's bigger than you!
All along.
Get out of my brain. You're not her.
Get out of my brain, you're not my mom!
Let's skip the reunion, Dad. Sinister's working for someone else, someone worse.
Worse than Sinister?
You're impressed. Impressed by your
Who's this dude?
tipping our hand to the X-Men?
Don't tell me who he is.
You blithering fool. You should have waited until rollout and overwhelmed them.
What you would do is my roadmap for what not to do. I evolved. My techs repaired a damaged alien satellite the X-Men used to chat with their allies, the Shi'ar.
And our empire shall welcome a new...
Oh, and Charles is leaving there. He's coming back.
Gyrich killed Xavier.
Our merry band of muties have been selling the world a lie. And so have I.
Purple People Eater!
Nifty bop. Once I have to get to work, smooth as butter. Simply listen and obey.
What is happening? I knew a lot of people died, but I didn't realize how many that we knew, and then I felt so bad for Scott when he's like, there's a chance Madeline might be alive, and then it was Emma, which is like, it's great, I'm glad Emma survived. But just the look on his face, and he was so sad. And Jean gets it. And it's like, it's the mom of his child. Their storyline is so complicated. I don't even know how I would handle that. I have no advice for them. Their situation is so crazy. And then Rogue, she didn't want to accept that they were dead. And then when she finally did, she started crying, and it's a heartbreaking thing. And I love, what's Nightcrawler's name again? I don't remember. Kurt? I love that him and Rogue are siblings. I know they're like adopted siblings, but we're gonna say they're siblings. I love that. He's so good. He's so good with words, and he's such a good support for her, and she definitely needs that right now. Hank in the reporter. Like, I feel like there's a good amount of humans that want to be on the mutant side. They might think they're doing good and shedding light on them in a positive way, but they're not exactly being the most positive or doing things in a way that is exactly helpful, but they're trying. And we're at a point right now where like the mutants were just bombed, and it seemed like the reporter, I don't remember her name, she's like trying to understand and help, but she's not going about it the right way. And Hank can't explain that to her right now because he's trying to deal with so much shit, and he doesn't need to be giving a lesson on how to properly, I don't know how to put it into words. He can't be teaching people how to be fair to mutants, I guess, right now, and I get that. I do hope they can find some understanding or happiness. I know right now is a really hard time because there were so many mutants bombed. I'm so happy that Roberto got to tell his mom and she was like fine with it. I am sad that she's like, now we gotta find out how to keep it a secret because money. That is upsetting. So with her, it's like 2 steps forward, you know, like she accepts us, she's fine with it, and then it's 1 step back because she wants me to go and actively hide it, and that sucks. I'm glad she wasn't mean to him. These Sentinels, these robot ghoul dead body Sentinels, he had this in his body, so when he died, he would just come back as a Sentinel. That's fucking crazy. The fact that Magneto is alive and he's being held against his will and shaven. What is the plan with him? I'm so nervous. And when Xavier in this episode, I thought we were going to, but we didn't. He needs to get back and save his bestie Magneto. He would know Magneto's not dead, right? He'd be able to feel him. All right, I'm excited for the next episode. This episode was great. Thank you guys so much for watching it with me. Bye.